If you have 2 million Kenya shillings, what's the best car to buy in today's current market? If you are to buy a car right now, of course you want something which is cool, something which is reliable, a car which is low, and a car which is gonna break necks everywhere you go. Nakwambia unaingia tu hivi tao, unavunja tu mashingo, unacho tu paralyzed. So today we're gonna give you a top list of the coolest cars that you can buy here in Nairobi under 2 million Kenya shillings. These are cars which are meant for enthusiasts like you and I. Let's dive into this video now. Number one car on the list, we have one of the most favorite cars that you can buy here in Kenya, and one of the coolest cars that you can actually buy under 2 million Kenya shillings. The car which I'm talking about is the Subaru, Subaru, where depending na mwenye mwalimu wako wa kizungu alikufunza nini. Now this car, we actually gonna start with one of the most favorite types, that's the GC8. Hii gari ni ile inafanana kama ile ya George Kingara. For that particular car, it depends first of all in the cleanness, it depends whether it comes with the EJ20, and it depends which kind of spec it is. Cause come out after the type RR, hey bro, it are very expensive. But for a GC8, a clean one, turbocharged with an EJ20 and a manual transmission, you can actually opt to get it for, let's say, $1 million. Ikienda imepita sana maybe 1.4. Hiyo gari ina depend with 3 major things. It depends kama jamaa mwenye previous owner ameka which kind of coilovers. It also depends which kind of exhaust to make, and also it depends kama mtu ameka roll cage or not, because you can't tell me mtu ameka Tomain ameka the highest 10 coilovers atakuza the same price. Hapo labda stories za jaba bro. Apart from that, you can actually opt to buy very many types of the WRX. Majority of the WRX comes with a 5-speed manual transmission gearbox. WRX unaweza opt to nunua from the N8, which is the bagay, added the N12, which is the Hawkeye. Hapo utapata for less than 2 million Kenya shillings. You can even actually opt to get from 700,000 till ikena mwisho sana maybe labda 1.4 to 1.5, 1.4 to 1.3 million Kenya shillings. So that depends with the condition of the particular car which you're buying. Because hizi gari zote, you actually tend to buy cars which have had previous owners, because hautapata hii gari yote kwa dealership. If you have even more money on your pockets, you can actually opt to buy the STI, which is the highest spec that you can buy in terms of the Subaru performance. Hapo tunaongelea STIs from the N10, which is the bagay, till the N12. But N12 ni 50-50, because N12, if you get a spec which is high, like the spec C, of course you're gonna get from 2 million and above. So N12 ni kinda 50-50, because N12 in Kenya, wow, bei ni jumba. But for an N10 and N8, you can easily get 1.6, 1.5 or 1.4 million Kenya shillings, especially a very clean one. Kama ile Denning mchelule. Alafu, the STI, the good thing with the STI, it comes with the EJ20 engine. Alafu, it comes with a 6-speed manual transmission gearbox. Like hii gari, these Subarus are best because you can go on a track day on a weekend, unaweza enda road trip on a weekday, unaweza enda bado nayo to job, na bro utavunja tu mashingo in Nairobi. Alafu bado ukienda pale Naivasha labda unaweza enda na bibi wenyewe. Sibi nimesema na watu wa Naivasha walisema hizo vitu. So for this particular cars in terms of Subaru, unfortunately you can't get the GVB, which is the N16, the manual one. Na huwezi pata the VAB, because these cars are 2 million upwards. But you can get an N14 or an N16, which is automatic STI. Ile zinaitangwa kama the A-line. Na hiyo gari, it comes with a 2.5 engine. 2.5 liter engine, na mi naogopa A-line kusema kweli. I'd rather buy the previous STIs but not the A-line. But for that, you can actually opt to get 1.5, 1.9, depending on the condition of the vehicle na vile imeweza kutunzwa. But if you're opting to buy an STI, kindly buy one which is clean. Fanya research yako, cause STIs na masubaru bro unaweza gongo mbaya. Another option of Subaru which you can opt to buy ni the Foresters. Foresters unaweza buy either the SF5, SG5, hata unaweza nunua the 2013 Forester XT, which goes for roughly 1.8 to 1.9 million Kenya shillings. But the Foresters, I don't know why they tend to have a lot of price yao. What? Foresters anakuanga juu mbaya. I don't know why, especially the STIs. But if you don't want to also buy that, you can actually opt to buy the legacies, the turbocharged legacies, like Subaru. Wow, my friend, Subaru kuna option nyingi mbaya. And Subarus, they have one of the coolest cars that you can buy here in Nairobi under 2 million Kenya shillings. Tell me in the comment sections, among all those Subaru makes that nimetaja, either the SCIs, the WRX, the Legacy, is not with the GC8. Niambia kwa comment section which one are you gonna actually choose kama if you were to buy a car right now under 2 million Kenya shillings. Second car on the list, we have one of my most favorite hot hatches that you can buy in this world. Hii gari mkombe, it's my dream car, na naomba tu Mwenyezi Mungu siku moja nijalie niweze kuown one of these cars. That car we're talking about is the Volkswagen Golf GTI. Like this car, it's the best hot hatch that money can buy. My friend, for 2 million Kenya shillings, unataka kununua Golf GTI, uko na so many options. Starting off, we have the Mark 5 GTI. This is one of the most beautiful GTIs that you can ever buy here in Kenya. Hii gari was so successful that ilifanya the Golf, ishoot mbaya sana. This is the car which a lot of people liked. So for this, you can actually opt to buy it for, let's say 1.1, hata 950 unaweza pata, even 900 depending on the cleanness of that particular unit. Moving on, number 2, you can actually opt to buy a Mark 6 GTI. So for that particular vehicle, that's the 6th generation. Unfortunately, you can't get the Golf R because they are for that generation inaenda for roughly 2 million, maybe 1.9. I don't think it's gonna be clean. From 2 million to 2.2, depending on the cleanness of that particular vehicle. For the Mark 6 GTI, what I like most about it, it has a lot of aftermarket parts in terms of exterior features. Unaweza change the rear lights, unaweza change the front lights, unaweza eka lip, unaweza eka spoiler. Bro, hii gari unaweka tu exhaust. Ile gari, bro, unapata pops, unapata mbio, na unapata ngoma. Hizi ni zile gari unapenda kuna nazo pale mapiano, because these cars in South Africa, tops. We have the Mark 7 GTI. That's the 7th generation. This car, I don't know why this particular vehicle depreciated in price, because Mark 7 GTI going for 1 point something. Inakaa a bit fishy. For Mark 7 GTI, you can actually get the 2014 or the 2015 options. Hiyo ni ile the first, ile za kwanza hizo unaweza pata hata 1.8, 1.9. Lakini hizo, I don't think they're really clean, but you can actually get a 2016 or a 2017 for 2 million flat if you're lucky. Ikienda sana labda 2.2. All these cars ile nasema, it depends on the cleanness, ina depend venye jamaa alikuwa na maintain. So ni bahati yako. So those are the 3 major categories that you can buy in terms of the Golf GTI. This is the perfect hot hatch. In ile gari, you can just tune it, enjoy. Manzi gari unajibamba mbaya. I don't know how to explain how the Golf GTI is so special to me. If you're to buy a Golf R, unfortunately Mark 7 Golf Rs unaweza pata about 3 million, 3.2, 3.1, maybe 2.9, depending on the cleanness of that particular unit. But for the GTI, those are the 3 major categories. But for me, kwa hii list yote, mimi nachagua tu GTI. Hata atujengia number 3, but for the GTI, I'll take a GTI over Subaru any day, anytime. For the third category, we have very interesting cars. Setting off, all these cars, they're from different makes. Na zinatoka from Toyota, Nissan and Suzuki. Let's start off with the Nissan. For Nissan, if you want to get a very nice, cool car which is below 2 million, you can actually opt to get a 2016 or a 2017 Nissan Note Nismo S. The S means that this particular car comes with a manual transmission gearbox. Unfortunately, if you get the Note Nismo, ile tu iko plain ina S, that comes with an automatic. So if you want to look cool, unataka kujibamba, you can actually get the S that comes with a manual transmission, and it comes with a turbocharged engine. That means hii gari ukiangalia hata venye inakuanga iko lowered, hii gari inakanganika inakuja na kuilovers from factory. First of all, it's low. Some come with an exhaust, ziko turbo, it's a manual transmission. Now people normally say it's good to drive a slow car fast than to drive a fast car slow, kwa sababu ya adrenaline utapata kwa kuendesha gari. 10/10. Second category, we have the Suzuki Swift Sport. For this particular vehicle, you can get it for below 2 million Kenya shillings. That means unaweza pata from 1.4 to even 1.7 million Kenya shillings, depending on the year and the spec which you actually choose. Hii gari inakujanga with an NA engine, alafu it comes with a manual transmission gearbox, like the Suzuki Swift Sport. 10/10. Hii gari hata naweza kuonesha ile clips za ujamaa alikuwa anaitangwa Mustafa. Mustafa used to take this car on track, and this car used to push numbers. Hata sahi ukiangalia Alcaranja, one of his dream cars is the Suzuki Swift Sport, because this car, first of all, it's so light, it's small, it's manual, Like it's gonna give you that adrenaline which you can even get in a Subaru. Even tu bado ni kale kadogo tu. If you don't want to get that, you can actually opt to get the Toyota Vitz RS. For this car, you can actually opt to get it either as an automatic or a manual. But for me, ningekuambia uchague manual. Tell me on the comment section, of all those cars, those three cars, the Note Nismo S, the Suzuki Swift Sport, and the Toyota Vitz RS, which one are you gonna choose? For me, I'll take the Note Nismo S. Because hiyo gari in terms of looks, okay, inakaa fiti, bado inafanana na ile ya the Suzuki Swift. Between the two, tell me, Vitz RS, sionangi kikapo. I won't lie, I can't give that. It doesn't have looks like the two competitors. But tell me on the comment section, between the three of those hot hatches, which one are you gonna choose? For me, Note Nismo S. The next cool cars which you can buy under 2 million Kenya shillings. Tumeingia kwa mahali kila mtu anataka. Mitsubishi. For Mitsubishi, for cars below 2 million Kenya shillings and you want to look cool, you can actually get an Evo 10. Unfortunately, that has to be the one which comes with an automatic SST transmission gearbox. Number 2, you can actually opt to get an Evo 4. Sisi za jaba nimwambia, for Evo 4 you can actually opt to get it at 1.9 million Kenya shillings. Number 3 in the Mitsubishi category, we have the Mitsubishi Colt Ralliart. Kale ka baby Evo, kama ile ya Pringo, nakumbuka ile ya Pringo ile ya red. Such a car. Let's start off with the Evo X SST. For this particular car, it comes with a turbocharged engine. Inakaa fiti, like gari inakaanga VAB muscular, VAB imekula fiti. For this particular car, unaweza get from 1.8, 1.9, but kama you have chums in the pocket to fix that SST automatic gearbox, you can actually opt for that. Gari unaweza pata iliko na sunroof, gari unaweka coilovers, you put a Miltech exhaust system, inakuja with recaro seats. In ile gari bro, even a Shori won't care that this car comes with an automatic gearbox. Jamani, unatui gari anaona hii race car. And even to look cool under 2 million Kenya shillings, you can actually opt to get that Evo X. The second category is the Evo 4. For this, there are not many in Kenya, but kuna moja specifically which is being sold for 1.9 million Kenya shillings. I'm very sure even the owner can negotiate, not sure, maybe another negotiate to even a lower price. But for this car bro, you're gonna have one of the best looking Evos here in Kenya. Fully 1.9 million Kenya shillings. So tell me in the comment section, why should you go to a dealership and buy a new car which is just gonna depreciate? Instead, just buy an Evo 4. Hata kama utakuwa unaweka parking kwa sababu the parts are too expensive, bro, on a weekend you're gonna enjoy yourself. The third car on the Mitsubishi category, we have the Mitsubishi Colt Ralliart. This car, people normally say it's the baby Evo. Igari you can opt to get the automatic or the manual transmission. Igari inakaa fiti, rims ni fiti, rangi inakaa poa. Like it's a very nice hot hatch. I think this is the best car that you can categorize pale kwa Suzuki Swift na the Nismo S. But igari it's very cheap. You can actually opt to get it for 700 ama even 850 Kenya shillings. 850. You can actually opt to get it for 700 to even 850,000. Bro, imagine baby Evo 850k. Must be nice. Nakwambia kwa 2 million hadi unachanganyikiwa, hata nikoshwa mali umefika hata ujui utachagua gani. But for that particular car, it depends actually with the condition. So for these cars, the price might go up because of the condition. Unaweza kuta mtu labda engine sijui ni ngapi, gearbox yake ni ngapi, sijui rangi na kaaje. So that's up to you to choose. But for the Mitsubishis of all those categories, I will take the Evo 4 over the Evo 10. Because for the Evo 4, it's manual. You have looks. Hautashinda hapo kipiga stress juu ya the transmission. Tell me in the comment section, will you actually get the Evo 10 SST automatic transmission? Kuna watu wamesema inakaa mbaya, mara sijui inachapa, but even people say that the S4 is bad. But I'll tell you, it only depends with the owner. The owner ndio tutuambia kama inakuanga na mashida venye watu wanasema. For the next category, we have a very nice cool car inaweza buy hapa in Kenya. This car is so underrated and there are so few in Kenya that hata watu wafikirangi could talk about it. The car we're talking about is the 2013 Mazda Speed 3. acha tuseme inakaa gani, inakaa ile Axela, yeah, Axela but the sport version. So for this car, it actually comes with a inline-4 engine, turbocharged, which pushes about 263 brake horsepower. Alafu to make things even more juicy, it comes with a 6-speed manual transmission gearbox. For this particular car, you can actually get it for 2 million and below. Lakini kupata hii gari, gari zini car, it's like looking for treasure, bro. But for this car, it has looks, bro. This car, if you just buy, put coilovers, eka rims fiti, have a nice paint code, a nice exhaust, bro, you're gonna enjoy yourself. This car has the same horsepower which you find close to enough. Horsepower yake inakaribia Mach 7 GTI. So when watu the Golf GTI, same WhatsApp group, just that you have a different kind of taste. Hiyo gari, it's not talk. Watu wengi waongelangia hiyo gari. So I don't know if it normally has issues. I don't know why people didn't opt to buy that particular vehicle. But if it was for me, hiyo gari ningechukua any day, anytime. Another car on the Mazda family, we have the Mazda RX-8. That's one car ili inakaanga kama inaka, ukiangalia from afar you can actually think that this car is a sports car, because hii gari it's a two-door, alafu milango zinafunguka kele Rolls Royce, bro. Gari kona looks mbaya. For this particular car, it depends with the condition, but you can actually opt to buy this vehicle for 2 million Kenya shillings and below. The RX-8 is one of those Mazdas which did not perform well in terms of the performance cars, because people tend to say that they have a lot of engine problems, which I'm yet to know of. And the research I tell you guys, I'm about to review one of those RX-8 and tell you what's the biggest issue when it comes to those cars. RX-8, hiyo gari labda uko na your own taste, because hiyo gari not everybody is gonna go for it, but if that's one of your dream cars, you can actually opt to buy it for less than 2 million Kenya shillings. Like kwa Mazda they have a lot. Hiyo taste ya Mazda tops, like hizo gari, I'll take the Mazda Speed 3, because hiyo Mazda Speed 3, hiyo gari inakaa kuwa deadly mbaya. Next car on the list, we have a car which is from a car which is from Britain. The car which I'm talking about is a 2013 Mini Cooper S. That car comes with a 1.6 liter turbocharged engine which pushes about 181 brake horsepower. Hii gari comes with a 6-speed manual transmission gearbox. Hii gari inakuanga fiti mbaya. It has looks, it's a two-door. Unfortunately ni kadogo sana. Hii gari kama na maboys manze, labda mkae wawili, wewe na mresho wako tu hapo, kwa sababu mabeshti wako ni gari ile wachoyo. Tunasema gari za wachoyo. This car, what I like about it, it's low, it's not ikunywi mafuta sana, it's reliable, but unfortunately the resale value for this particular vehicles is kind of hard. In ile gari, if you want to sell, you have to get a specific kind of buyer. Let's look at the cars, the Mini Cooper S which are being bought right now, and just go to a random showroom. Yeah, the Mini Cooper S, the 2017 to the 2018, these cars go for even 4 million Kenya shillings. So for Mini Cooper S, these cars, selling them is kinda hard, not unless you buy this car weyeke as a collector, cause they're very free in Kenya. Not many people actually tend to buy these cars, cause sijui kama unajua Kenya wanagopanga, Mkenya anataka bishteke kinua Subaru na buy Subaru, bishteke kibuy Golf GTI anataka Golf GTI. But I guess if you go to meet with such kind of a car, people will be interested to actually know hii gari inakuchanga na nini. For this car, I'm actually gonna categorize it similar to the Suzuki Swift Sport na even the Nismo S. But I'm very sure the Mini Cooper S inaweza kuwa faster. I think so. Inaweza kuwa faster. If you have a Mini Cooper S on the comment section, if you have a Mini Cooper S to 2013, tuandikie on the comment section, because a very good friend of mine, Camille anapenda hii gari mbaya. Na Camille wakati alikuwa anaongelea hii gari jana when we were at race night, bro, he was really talking good things about this particular vehicle. So this is a car which I'm very sure even me I would like to test it out na find out. So that's why you have to buy this car, because they go for less than 2 million Kenya shillings. Siko sure how much they normally go for, because aziko nyingi kwa the marketplace, but if you tend to find one, you can get it for less than 2 million Kenya shillings. Notajibamba mbaya. Another cool car which is not really sort of a performance car, we have the Audi A5. That Audi A5 maybe zile za 2014, 2013. I think that hiyo gap hapo ya mwaka hapo ndo unaweza, kama kuna bishti fulani yangu anaitwa Only Jush, he has an A5, it has a sunroof, you get inakuwa na looks mbaya. Alafu that car, the good thing, it has very nice rims, bodyline inakaa fiti. The A5 you just buy, like just facelift it to the RS model. Like ile Mulanda is the proper representation that an A5 is a cool car that you can buy here in Kenya. Ama hata Audi Gecko, this car you can actually even swap it, put a bigger engine, na uta make power like mtetezi. Unaona venye mtetezi ananyonga tu kumbaya. Alafu at the end of the day, people are gonna tell you that, bro, you're driving a car which has 4 rings, unaendesha an Audi. And that you can actually opt to get it for less than 2 million Kenya shillings. But I'm not very sure that car is gonna be too clean. Siko sure. For you to get a low mileage and a clean one, ile sana, maybe about 2.2 to 2.5. But unaweza angukia, najua hizi vitu unaweza angukia. Unaweza pata gari labda somebody is selling just at a distress sale. Now you can actually opt to get such kind of cars. Because for the Audi A5, especially the back, that sportback design, 10 over 10. Tell me in the comment section, it's a 10 out of 10. Mtetezi kama unawatch hii video, andikia watu wase kwa comment section na waambie, bro, an Audi A5 is one of the best cool cars that you can buy here in Nairobi. Yo gari, it's a neck breaker, man. Neck breaker. Apart from that, you can actually opt to get a Mercedes SLK. That's maybe zile za kitambo, the previous generations. That car is a drop top. The drop top is a hard top. That means that ni ile sile ya cloth, ni ile ya metal. Na hii gari ni convertible, bro. Imagine a convertible for less than 2 million Kenya shillings. Of course, it's not a performance car. Hii gari si ile ya mbio. Hii gari ni ile tu unanunua ili uonekane tu, you just look cool, bro. This is a car which you go to school, you go to work on a weekend, just drop it off. Unajibamba mbaya. So instead of buying a premium na mko peke yako, mbona ununue premium kwa mtu mmoja? Kama ni bachelor unataka kununua gari kwa less than 2 million, don't get a premium or an alien bana. You only live once. Just get that SLK. It's a drop top, inakaa fiti. That car, the only thing kwa show unaweza eka labda tu ni rims, because you can't put a spoiler, you can't do anything. Hata lips jika unaweza eka. Inaweza kuweka Mercedes lip bana, inakaa aje bana. Such an like an SLK. I don't think it will look good. That car, just put a nice wrap, nice rims. Just even lower it if you want. Na bro, utakuwa cool. You're gonna look one of the coolest people here on the Kamits. Hiyo gari ukina nayo Kamit, hata mtakuwa na notinism angalia. Wewe ndio uko na all the attention because it's a Mercedes. Unajua Mercedes? Ama tununue SLK. Ningekuwa na pesa ningenunua SLK, Mungu wangu. Lakini hiyo gari hapana, hiyo gari ni ndogo sana. Man, ndogo sana. I don't think it's value. That car depreciates a lot bana. Next car on the list, it's from Japan. Of course, it's a Toyota. Another cool car which you can buy under 2 million Kenya shillings, and it's sort of a performance car. We have the 2015 Toyota Auris RS. This car, it's a 4-cylinder engine. It comes with a 6-speed manual transmission. Na gari, it has looks, sort of looks. Kama kuna bishti yangu fulani anaitwa Sam Louis, ameka nice rims. It has coilovers and it has an exhaust. This particular car, it's for those people who don't want to buy an old car. You want to buy a car which is direct from the dealership. Now maybe you want to buy a car which is just slightly used here in Kenya. Actually opt to buy the Toyota Auris RS. And this car zinakujanga with very nice paint codes. Kama kuna that desert orange, kama ile Eliud Kipchoge pickup. Igari. It's not really that, it's not si fani yangu sana. I don't really like that car in terms of the looks kidogo. It has very nice sharp edges. Okay, hiyo gari unaweza eka, the only things which you can put, unaweza eka rims, unaweza eka coilovers, you can put a nice spoiler, you can put a lip. The people who in other countries wamekata body kits on these cars. Hii gari, it doesn't have a lot of issues. It's very rare, it's very reliable. At the end of the day, it's a Toyota. But tell me in the comment section, this car, it's not that famous. Yeah, in ile gari sijui mbona watu waongeleangi that car in terms of a hot hatch. It's very underrated, I'll say, very underrated. Not unless hata mimi na feel that's why I don't like it, because a lot of people don't normally talk about it. It's a car which I wouldn't mind owning, but spend money na kununua, labda mnipatie gari. Kama unataka kunipatia ni enjoy ni experience, that's a car which I'll buy, because for that kind of money I'll rather buy a Suzuki Swift Sport or even a Mark 5 GTI. But kila mtu na test yake. beauty lies on the eyes of the beholder. But if you want to buy a nice Toyota, a car which is a manual 6-speed na haita kusumbua, itakuwa reliable. Hata unaikata BOV, unaika intake, anything that you want, na unataka kuchokesha watu pale track, you can actually opt to buy that kind of car. So that's your gari kofiti. Next car on the list, we have the cars which lie under the drift category. Hizi ni zile gari ziko below 2 million Kenya shillings. Unaweza kuwa unachapa sideways everywhere you go bana. Starting off, we have the Lexus Altiza. This car, hey, hii gari sijui Lexus. I think Lexus wali intend to manufacture this car, and they thought that this car is gonna be that famous, ama it's gonna have a lot of fame. Yeah, I think. But gari, I don't know why it doesn't deserve its, I don't know why it doesn't get its flowers. This particular car, it's a rear wheel drive. It's a car which if you put, unaeka tu wing bigi, unaeka tu rims fiti mbaya, you can even swap it to a 1J or a 2JZ or a 2 you can actually swap it to a 1JZ or a 2JZ engine, na you're gonna get all the fun that you want. This is a car which if I was to buy, it's gonna lie under a project car. Ile gari nataka kununua, swap kila kitu, toa vitu zote, na hii gari ni very cheap because you can actually even opt to get them for less than 1 million Kenya shillings. You're gonna look cool, you're gonna enjoy. They comes zingine zinakuja with the manual transmission, bro, utajibamba mbaya. Last car on the list, we have a car which is from France. In ile gari, hata many people don't expect to have it on this kind of list. We are talking about the Peugeot 208 GTI. That car comes with a 1.6 liter turbocharged engine which pushes 181 brake horsepower. Igari, it's so nice. It comes with a 6-speed manual transmission gearbox. This car in terms of looks, 10 over 10. Because Igari unfortunately doesn't come with a sunroof. It comes with a moonroof. Inakuja with a 2-door. Alafu Igari inakaa fiti mbaya. Like Igari ukiangalia dealerships, a lot of dealerships get to sell this car, especially if you buy the 2013 model. You unaweza pata easily for less than 2 million Kenya shillings. Na Igari utajibamba mbaya. But for this particular vehicle, it's not a car which a lot of people get to mod because it's a Peugeot. At the end of the day, it's a car from France. Si gari a lot of people are used to. So come on, my gari, maybe you put nice rims. It comes with a very nice spoiler. I don't see the need of removing that spoiler. Put a nice exhaust, lower the car. You can even put the car bucket seats kwa gari ndani. Now gari utajibamba mbaya. Like this is one of those hot hatches which I feel if you buy, when they commit, people are gonna tend to look at it more because it's something new. Unaona? Ukienda kwa mimi toto shinda hapo amejeza ma Swift Sport, amejeza Sima GTI, Subis, just pull up with your Peugeot bana. And that Peugeot inakaa fiti mbaya. I don't know in terms of reliability how it is, but for 1.6 then inaweza leta mashida sana. Alafu sidhani inakunywa sana. Hii gari 1.6 liter. Ai, lakini the thing which I like about it, it's a turbocharged and it's a manual transmission. So that has been a small video to show you the top coolest cars that you can buy under 2 million. According to my opinion, tell me in the comment section, what do you think of this kind of videos? Zilenaka hapa tu chini, kuna sikia hapa nyuma na I narrate to you stories. Tell me in the comment section, what do you think? Should I continue doing such videos? Make a comment section and I'm gonna try and search on other topics which I can talk about. Yeah, hii ndio imekuwa microphone yetu leo. Nimekuwa microphone yetu leo na I hope you get to like, share and subscribe this video. I've been your host Wegera na yeah, that's a wrap, sindio? It's a wrap.